Hi everyone! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can design your own brochure with Canva. So let's say that you want to create a brochure for your business, but you don't really know where to start. You can just type out brochure on Canva templates search bar, and then you're going to find a lot of brochure templates that you can play around with. Or if you just need some inspiration, you can also take a look on the available templates and maybe you'll find some ideas from there. And here is the result of the brochure templates that you're going to find if you search out for brochure in Canva. As you can see, there is a travel brochure, there is some health brochure, there's also some brochure that is just not actually for businesses, but it's just to share some information. And there is a lot of templates that you can customize. You just have to pay attention on some of the templates because they might have some paid element, and if you're like me, you're using a free account on Canva, you cannot use those pro element. You will get Canva watermark, but don't worry, you can still find a lot of wonderful templates and wonderful elements for free even without paying for the paid account. And once you're ready to design your brochure, what you're going to do is that you're going to type out brochure once again on the top right search bar of your screen, and then you're going to click on the Z fold brochure. Well, actually, you can always choose whatever templates you want to use. I like this Z fold brochure over here because it already have some guidelines. As you can see, my brochure is going to be divided into 3 parts. And if you click on the Z fold brochure templates, you're going to get these guidelines and it's going to make it easier for you to create your design. Now you can still choose on some templates design even when you're already in this editing section. So I'm going to show you that to insert the templates, you can just go ahead and click on the templates that you would like to use, and as you can see, it's going to automatically add it into your working page. But I always try to create my brochure from blank so that it will not have any similarities with another brochure, because it tends to happen sometimes when I customize the template from Canva, it could end up looking pretty similar to another business brochure, which is obviously it's not really a big problem, but I always try to avoid that. So here I am just choosing the background for my brochure. And once I've set the background color, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to insert this square element right here, and I'm going to adjust the size of this square, and then I'm going to make it fit into my middle section because I want my midsections to have a slightly different color from the other section. And once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and lock this element right here. I can do that by right clicking on the element and then click lock. So what it does is that it's going to make my element stays and I will not accidentally move it anywhere. Once we're done with our background, what we're going to do is that we're going to decorate our brochure and also inserting some important information that we would like to share to whoever it is that we're going to share this brochure with. So the name of the company that I'm going to create a brochure for is a Clockwork Translation. It is basically a translation service company. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some pictures related to translation. And I'm going to add some clockwork elements that are going to match with the business name. All of the elements that I'm using right now is purely from Canva, so you can just go ahead and type out whatever it is that you need on Canva element sections. Of course, you can also use your own pictures if you want, but the one that I'm using here is all free from Canva. Now, before I'm adding some more wording, I'm going to show you a cool hack that you can do with Canva. So let's say that in the end of designing, you somehow change your mind and you want to change the color palette of your brochure. Instead of repeating the whole process and start everything from scratch, this is what you can do. First, you're going to want to try and find a color palette that you want to use. For example, right here, I'm going to use a black and brown color palette for my brochure. And then you're going to want to save the pictures, and then you will want to upload it into Canva. To do that, you're going to want to click on the upload menu on the left side of your screen, and then you're going to click on the pictures you want to upload, wait until it finishes uploaded, and then you're going to want to drag that pictures into your design. Next, right click on the color palette, scroll down, and then you're going to find on the apply colors on page options and click that. And as you can see, the colors of my palette is changing, not just the background, but as well as the other elements. And if you don't like the first combination, you can go ahead and reapply the color palette, and it's going to mix and match the design that you have with the color palette that you just added. Again, as you can see, the entire color palette of my design has changed into the one that I've just inserted. So that is how you can change the entire color palette of your design without removing anything or without having to start your design again from scratch. I think that this is a very helpful hack because it's going to save some times. You don't have to change everything by yourself. You don't have to manually change anything. For the colors, you don't have to pick the element color or the wording colors one by one, but Canva is going to apply everything for you automatically. Now, after changing my color, I'm going to continue and add up some more design into my brochure. And as you can see right here, I somehow couldn't find the exact brown for this particular element right here. And to help me find the exact brown with the other sections, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on that element, click on the color box, and then I'm going to use these eyedropper tools right here, and then I'm going to drag it into the color that I want to find. And as you can see, the eyedropper tools are going to pick the exact color with the one that I'm searching for, so you don't have to search it manually. Again, this is also another hack that you can use if you are designing anything on Canva. And now I'm going to continue decorating and add up some more wording for my brochure off screen. Now for the last touch of my brochure, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add some testimonial page. And to do that, I'm going to add up some pictures. And when it comes to inserting pictures in Canva design, I like it better if those pictures comes not in just their original shapes, for example, just rectangle or just square. I tend to like to insert my pictures in other shapes. And to do that, I usually will type out frame on the element search bar, and then I'm going to insert the frame with the shape that I want to insert my picture. Next, to insert our pictures into the frame, we just have to drag the pictures that we want and then bring it into the frame that we want to fill with that picture. And once we've got the pictures into the frame, we can still adjust it. You can see that the head space of these pictures right here is not really good. So I'm going to double click on the pictures and then drag it down a little bit so that the pictures will have more head space. I rarely use more than 3 font combination when I'm designing something, so when I am inserting wordings, I tend to click on the existing text box and copy it to create another wording. Doing that will prevent me from having to search the same font over and over again, and it will make sure that I am using the exact same font with the rest of my design. Once you've finished with your design and you would want to add a second page with the exact same background template, instead of creating everything from scratch, you can just go ahead and click on this duplicate sign over here, and it's going to duplicate every single thing from your first page into your second page. And you can just customize your second page from there. If you want to see your pages side by side, you can go ahead and click on this grid view over here, and it's going to show you your pages side by side because the main Canva editor sections only allows you to see your pictures when you scroll them. So you can only see them on top of each other or below each other. You can't really see them side by side. Once you're satisfied with your design, you can go ahead and click on share, scroll down, and you will find a download menu. You can also choose what kind of file type you would like to download your brochure will be. So feel free to choose from the available option. And that is how you can create and design your own brochure with Canva. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.